Hallie and I am your special news reporter.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Bennett and I'm your new sportscaster.
Hi, my name is Janissa Martinez and I am your weather girl.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn and I'm your cafeteria commentator.
I'm your host, Jocelyn Perez.
Welcome back to Wildcat News. I'm your host, Jocelyn Perez. We have a very busy week ahead, so first, let's talk to our cafeteria commentator, Jocelyn Dykes.
Thanks, JP. Let's look at this week's upcoming breakfast menu. On Tuesday, oatmeal with the addition of toppings. On Wednesday, scrambled eggs with a sausage patty and a buttery biscuit. On Thursday, biscuits and gravy. And Friday, waffles. Now for a look at everybody's favorite subject, lunch. On Tuesday, sliced turkey on a croissant with baby carrots and an apple. On Wednesday, a sack lunch. On Thursday, Mr. Rib on bun with pickles, onions, baked beans, and pineapple. And on Friday, pizza, green beans, and fruit. Back to you, JP.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Now to Hallie, who joins us with special interview.
Thank you, JP. Today I have a few very special interviews. First off, we have junior Riley Kerr. How do you feel about the schedule this year?
I feel like the schedule has added a lot more classes to accommodate students through high school.
Thank you, Riley, for joining us. For my next interview, I'm here with Miss Harrington. Miss Harrington, with the 4-day school year coming up, how do you think classes will look considering you still have to teach the same amount of curriculum?
Okay, that's a really good question. I have taught in a whole bunch of different situations where we had block scheduling and then we had hourly scheduling, and so I've had to be flexible over the years. Lately with the 5-day schedule, I have lectured and then had follow-up questions for homework that day, and for 4 days I'm going to have to probably do 2 lectures a day and then the follow-up homework. So it'll have a different look, and we'll try that starting the year, but if that doesn't flow well and it seems to be bogging the kids down, then we'll have to change that up, and we'll just have to be super flexible and see what the kids need.
Thank you for joining us. And now I'm here with Miss Davis. How do you feel about the newly added American history classes?
I am extremely excited to teach American history this upcoming school year. First of all, I've only had American history teaching experience when I student taught, so it'll be interesting to see how I do it in my own classroom. Also, I feel fortunate that Mr. Dodson is still going to be teaching one of the sections, so I feel I have a good person to help me get through this.
Thank you, Miss Davis. And for my last interview, I'm here with freshman Mary and Dabney. As an incoming freshman, what classes are you most excited to take?
I'm most excited to take a weights class and an upper level math class.
Thank you, Mary, for joining us. And now back to you, JP.
Thank you, Hallie. Now to Jeremy with our sports.
Thanks, JP. Now I'm here with junior high track coach, Mr. Mark Cole. All right, coach. You got your first track meet underway, and any highlights you'd like to share?
We went to La Plata, and Mary and Dabney got third in the 200-meter dash. She was also on a relay, the girls 4x2, that got first, along with Jasmine Cisneros, Maya Polly, and Melanie Marquina. On the boys' side, Daniel Castellon got third in the 800, and we had the boys 4x2 that got third, I believe, that day as well, with Agustin Garcia, Oziel Alcantara, Cole Lewis was on there, as well as Gerardo Alvarez. So a good start to our season.
What's the toughest thing about being a track coach?
A track coach has to wear many hats all on one team, because you have field events, you have jumping events, you have throwing events, you're going to have short sprints, middle distance, long distance, and so as a coach you have to be able to adapt and coach those different positions, all to have a well-rounded track team. So you got to have a vast knowledge of track.
What's your favorite part of track season?
I think my favorite part of track season is seeing the kids where they start and setting those goals from their first couple track meets, and then watching them grow and setting the goals to achieve by the end of track season.
All right, well, thank you, Coach. Good luck the rest of the year.
You bet.
That's it for sports this week. Back to you, JP.
Thank you, Jeremy. Let's turn to Janissa for a look at our weather.
Thank you, JP. And now for everyone's favorite time in the video, the weather. Monday, we have 50 degrees. Tuesday, 56 degrees, partly cloudy. Wednesday, it's supposed to rain, but it's supposed to be 59 degrees. Thursday, a high of 65 degrees. And Friday, a high of 73. Riddle of the week. Local reports say there won't be any rain for a year. But I drought it. Back to you, JP.
Thank you, Janissa. That wraps it up for this week. Be safe, respectful, and responsible, and remember that every day is a great day to be a model Wildcat.